Genesis chapter 32, 창세기 32장. Jacob also went on his ways, and the angels of God met him. When Jacob saw them, he said, "This is the camp of God." So he named that place Mahanaim. Jacob sent messengers ahead of him to his brother Esau in the land of Seir, the country of Edom. He instructed them that this is what you are to say to my master Esau. Your servant Jacob says, I have been staying with Laban and have remained there till now. I have cattle and donkeys, sheep and goats, maid servant. Now I am sending this message to my Lord that I may find favor in your eyes. When the messengers returned to Jacob, they said, we went to your brother's Esau, and now he is coming to meet you and your 400 men and with him. In a great fear and distress, Jacob divided the people who were with him into two groups, and the flocks and the herds and the camels as well. He thought if Esau comes and attacks one group, so the one group is left may escape. Then Jacob prayed, O God of my father Abraham, God of my father Isaac, O Lord, who said to me, go back to your country and your relatives, and I will make you prosper. When I am unworthy of all the kindness and faithfulness you have shown your servant, I have only my staff when I crossed this Jordan, but now I have become two groups. Save me, I pray, from the hand of my brothers Esau, for I am afraid he will come and attack me and also his mothers were with their children. But you have said, I will surely make you prosper and will make your descendants like the sand of the sea, which cannot be counted. He spent 90 days, and from what he had with him, he selected a gift for his brother Esau, 200 female goats and 20 male goats, 200 owls and 20 rams, 30 female camels with the young, 40 cows and 10 bulls, and 20 female donkeys and 10 male donkeys. He put them in the care of his servant, each herd by itself, and said to his servant, go ahead of me and keep some space between the herds. He instructed the one in the lead, when my brother Esau meet you and asks, to whom do you belong, where they are going, and who owns all these animals in front of you? Then you are to say, they belong to your servant Jacob. They are gifts sent to my lord Esau, and he was coming behind us. He also instructed the second, the third, and the others who followed the herds. You are to say the same things to Esau when you meet him. And he's sure to say, your servant Jacob is coming behind us, for he thought, I will pacify him with this gift I am sending ahead. Later, when I see him, perhaps he will receive me. So Jacob's gift went ahead of him, but he himself spent night in the camp. That night Jacob got up and took his two wives, his two maidservants, his 11 sons, and crossed the ford of the Jabbok. After he had sent them across the streams, he sent over all his possessions. So Jacob was left alone, and the man wrestled with him until daybreak. When the man saw that he could not overpower him, he touched the socket of the Jacob's hip, so that he was wrenched as he wrestled with the man. So then the man said, let me go, for it is daybreak. Jacob replied, I will not let go unless you bless me. The man asked him, what is your name? Said Jacob. He answers, then the man said, your name will no longer be Jacob but Israel, because you struggled with God and with the man and have overcome. Jacob said, please tell me your name. But he replied, why do you ask my name? Then he blessed them there. So Jacob called the place Peniel, saying, it is because I saw him face to face, and that my life was spared. The sun rose above him as he passed Peniel, and he was limping because of his hip. Therefore, to this day, the Israelites do not eat the tendon attached to the socket of his hip, because the socket of Jacob's hip was touched near the tendon.